I took a DNA test for fun. My wife immediately started packing her bags. I didn't even have the results yet. I hadn't even swabbed my cheek. I just put the box on the counter. It was supposed to be a fun stocking stuffer, a 23andMe kit. I walked into the kitchen, tossed the kits on the island, and said, "Hey babe, look what I got us for the weekend." Sarah turned around. She was holding a dish towel. She looked at the colorful boxes, and the color drained from her face so fast I thought she was going to faint. She didn't even ask what they were. She didn't laugh. She stared at them like I had just placed a live grenade next to the fruit bowl. "Why?" she whispered. Her voice was trembling. "Why would you buy these?" I laughed nervously. "For fun, just to see where we come from." She dropped the towel. She walked past me, bumping my shoulder hard. She walked straight up the stairs. I followed her. "Sarah, it's just a DNA test. What's the matter?" I got to the bedroom door and stopped. She wasn't crying. She wasn't yelling. She was pulling a suitcase out of the closet. That was the moment my life ended. Not when I got the email, not when I signed the divorce papers, but right then. Because an innocent person asks, "Why did you waste money on that?" A guilty person packs a bag. I stood in the doorway, watching her throw clothes into the bag. It was frantic. Socks, shirts, not even folded. "Sarah, stop," I said. "What are you doing?" She spun around. Her eyes were wild. "I can't believe you," she spat. "You don't trust me. That's what this is, isn't it? You're checking up on me." I was floored. "Checking up on you? It's an Ancestry kit. I wanted to see if I'm Irish." "Don't lie to me," she screamed. "You've been acting weird for weeks. You're trying to catch me in something. If you trust me so little that you need my DNA, then I can't live here." Do you see what she did there? She turned herself into the victim. She made me feel like the bad guy for buying a Christmas present. I actually apologized. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I did. I grabbed her hands. I begged her to stop packing. I told her I'd throw the kits away. I told her I loved her. I felt like a monster for making her upset. She eventually stopped. She sat on the edge of the bed, weeping. "I just need to know you trust me," she sobbed. "I do," I promised. "I do." I took the kits downstairs and threw them in the trash can in the garage. She watched me do it from the window. And that night, we went to sleep. Or she did. I lay there staring at the ceiling, because while my heart wanted to believe her, my gut was screaming. Why would a DNA test make someone leave their husband of 7 years? At 3 a.m., while she was snoring softly beside me, I got out of bed. I crept down to the garage. I dug the kits out of the trash, and I hid them in my tool chest. The next morning, she was overly sweet. Pancakes for breakfast, extra affection. It was the love bombing phase. She was trying to reset the baseline. But I couldn't forget. When she went to work, I took the kit. I didn't swab her. I couldn't. But I swabbed myself, and I swabbed our son. Leo is 5. He has my eyes, or so I always thought. He has my laugh. I told him it was a game, a space astronaut test. He laughed and let me do it. I mailed the samples off that afternoon at a post office 3 towns over. Then the wait began. If you've ever waited for a medical result, you know time drags. Every day for 3 weeks, I played the role of the happy husband, but inside I was rotting. I started watching Leo, really watching him. Does his nose look like mine, or does it look like Mark's or the neighbor's? I became obsessed. I looked at old photos of Sarah from 5 years ago. Who was she hanging out with? The work trips she took, the gym instructor she got really close with. I was driving myself insane. I felt like a conspiracy theorist in my own home. Am I crazy? I asked myself. Am I ruining a good marriage because she just overreacted? Mid-video engagement question. Let me ask you guys something right now. Be honest in the comments. If your partner freaked out over a DNA test, would you have dropped it to save the marriage, or would you have dug the kid out of the trash like I did? Type trust if you would have dropped it. Type dig if you would have done what I did. I need to know if I'm the crazy one here. The email came on a Tuesday. I was at work. My phone buzzed. Subject: your DNA results are ready. My hands were shaking so bad I almost dropped the phone. I locked my office door, I sat down, I opened the app. First, my results. Ancestry, mostly British, some German, normal. Then, the family matches. I clicked on Leo's profile. I looked for the label, father. It wasn't there. It listed me as nothing, no relation, 0% DNA shared. I stared at the screen until the pixels blurred. I refreshed the page. Maybe it was a glitch. Refreshed again. 0%. Leo, the boy I taught to ride a bike, the boy who calls me daddy, the boy whose nightmares I chase away. He isn't mine. Biologically, he is a stranger. I didn't cry. You think you'd cry, but you don't. You go cold. If he isn't mine, who is he? I went home early. Sarah was in the kitchen, cutting vegetables for dinner. She looked up and smiled. "Hey, you're home early." She stopped. She saw my face, and she knew. She dropped the knife. Clatter. "Who is he?" I asked. My voice was a whisper. She froze. "David, please. Who is he?" I walked closer. I held up the phone. "Leo isn't mine, Sarah. Who is he?" She started to cry. Not the soft crying from before. Ugly, heaving sobs. "It was a mistake," she wailed. "It didn't mean anything." "One time?" I laughed. A dry, humorless sound. "One time creates a human being, Sarah. One time creates a 5-year lie. Who is he?" She looked up at me, mascara running down her face. It was the guy from the gym, the one you didn't like. The gym instructor, the one I had a bad feeling about 5 years ago, and she told me I was being insecure and controlling. She had made me feel guilty for suspecting the very man who fathered her child. I didn't yell. I didn't break anything. I just felt tired. "Pack your bags," I said. "David, please, we can fix this. Therapy." "Pack your bags." This time, I didn't stop her. I watched her pack. I watched her cry. But the hardest part wasn't watching her leave. It was watching Leo. He came downstairs holding his teddy bear. He saw his mom crying. He saw the suitcases. "Daddy, where are we going?" My heart shattered into a million pieces, because biologically, he isn't my son, but in every way that matters, he is. And I knew in that moment that I was going to lose him too, because I can't look at him without seeing the lie. I can't look at him without seeing the gym instructor. She took him. She put him in the car. Leo waved at me from the back seat. I waved back, and then they were gone. It's been 2 months. The divorce is in progress. My lawyer says I have a case for paternity fraud. I can get my name off the birth certificate. I won't have to pay child support. But is that a win? I sit in this empty house. His room is still full of toys. I won the legal battle, but I lost my son. Sarah sends me texts. She begs me to co-parent. She says punishing the boy for her mistake is cruel. But every time I see him, I see the betrayal. So, Reddit Anonymous, here is my question for you. Am I the villain if I walk away from the boy completely? Am I the villain for erasing them both from my life to start over? I need your verdict in the comments. Type Team David if you think I should walk away and start fresh. Type Team Sarah if you think I should stay in Leo's life for his sake. And listen, this story isn't over. The gym instructor doesn't know he has a son yet. I'm thinking about telling him. If you want to see what happens when I drop that bomb, you need to be subscribed. Hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on the bell. You do not want to miss the update on this one. You've heard the story. Now deliver the verdict. Class dismissed.